Lunch with your fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good. You look like a threat. I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bad.
It's a fresh Friday, and you know how we do it each and every Friday on your favorite frequency, Yarona FM. We get to chill with one of your faves on Lunch with Your Faves, proudly brought to you by KFC. And today's fave for the show, it's one of Botswana's #1 top comedians. I'm talking, well, fine guy for sure, but I'm also talking entrepreneur. I'm talking one particular person who has been nothing but an inspiration to most, if not all of us. And I'm talking none other than Mjamaica. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Why are you laughing? Get a fine guy. How fine?
I like clearly pateleza gore ke montle. Hey, la rale ka me. I'll take that as a compliment.
Just grab it and keep moving. Welcome to Lunch with Your Faves.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm honored to actually be having you on the show.
Is it?
Nah, straight. Can I go to the show structure?
Yeah.
It will make sense.
Yeah,
thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you
and
so
like
much.
we usually say, Lunch with Your Faves, it's not my fave, it's people's faves, you understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you've been such an inspiration to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we want to understand, Jamaica kemang?
Jamaica, my name is 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗵. So I was born go 𝗪𝗂𝗃. That's where I grew up. I go standard 1 up to 3, and then I came to GC. Kebala standard 5, 6 up to 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗵. So let's go from 5. So there's really nothing much I can say about Mjamaica. It's just me. Unless I know
Yeah, I was gonna say take us from Form 5, right? Form 5, and now you're building an amazing brand for yourself.
Yeah. Well, the journey of Jamaica started when I was doing standard 6. I get to 𝗕𝗃𝗁𝗵 Primary. I could to 𝗕𝗃𝗁𝗵 College and 𝗕𝗃𝗁𝗵 Primary.
I know college, primary.
Yeah, because there is a tiny primary. And but it about confused Primary. So there's actually a primary there. So I got the 1 up to 7. So nearly class to 7.
So probably 30 kids for standard 1.
Yeah,
that's it.
That was
number 1B, 1A, 1C.
Number 1B, 1A. Yeah. I could the primary to level 1A, level 1B, level 1E. But I feel so yeah, man. I remember it was the 16th of June. So we were given like each and every class in a party like perform
for June 16.
So now my class was given drama. Drama so I crow it's 16th of June. 16th of June, too many to suffer. Back then. So I was given a role thing in a one was okay. And it was my first ever time keep on like actor. And Nerekta la go khotling ko Ramosa go se le teng batho ba le teng ba go lwa motse ba le teng and then ba tshega kore ke phatola straight and I was enjoying. And then my mom was there and she was like, I want to go and let them see your studio. And then that's where it started. I got standard to Form 1 go to CGSS. And then all the time. All the time. So next give me as girl because I didn't want to as girl. Nekia hela kore nenkakse give me camisa. Never easy look school or nenkakse camisa as girl. Like it's hela hore practice drama. You get like nekerata ho act straight. And then after Form 3 we get khona go heta ka bodinya na
gore khono hetala leta
wala go tse ke go lo go heta ke le tsela go Form 4 and then Form 3 Form 4 e be ke tsena go GSS still go GSS bile it was huge because the competitions that ne di na le weight around the schools and ne re nela re win I would get top best overall actor. Like I have so many. I wish I can give it
Honestly,
like I have so many certificates for acting. Like best overall actor, best actor in go GSS. And after that, and I tried theater. I don't know if you know this group. Yeah, the 𝗪𝗪 theater group for Botswana.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, in a limo UB. So that's where I tried to do a little bit of theater, but it didn't go well because the competition was too much.
Yeah.
And because I've always wanted to be on TV, so like I was always trying get an aqua lady 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝘀𝗵. I don't know, I gotta get fate from 5.
So busy push a career.
Ke le ka go tsena ya rong go marele go batliwa sengonyana like a certificate se extra nna ke tla ka tsa drama like yeah like what am I going to do? So like ne ke na le keletso ya go nna mo TV and I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to go back to school. Ke filela gore it would be a waste of time. Ha ke gopola go batla X gape ke paletse go go
Find X for Y.
Re tla batla X. So I came with a plan. No, it wasn't a plan. Someone, a friend of mine, and no, you can post your stuff on Facebook. Well, I started to post that, shoot that video with my phone, and then I'll just share with my friends. But I'll be like, oh, okay. Share what to give like you know, like oh okay. They became more like a poster more Facebook. Yo, I remember the first video that I posted. It was actually nekele mo mathate in 2 minutes and nekele my diaspora mo ka December kile ko maiteng. So and then my stepdad ka hanthare Mr. o jele madi a ga go nna ga gona go paketsa nante. So go le thata ke ibotsa gore nka boela ya mo tropong. I think YTV video ya teng ke ja 𝗕𝗬𝘁𝘀𝗵 ka di
I don't think I remember because my first of you was the Magnum.
Yeah,
you know my first. So I'm shocked the first wasn't Magnum.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Magnum.
Wow.
It was the Hotata video that I'm talking about is the one that put me there. Like Botswana ba simula go recognize the Kibula page, and then I got like 50K likes within like a month or so. Wow. And then kisimol like a like and then at some point I was like, I'm not making money. So I should just come out with strategies to make money. How can I go about that? I went on YouTube. I the videos about advertise just to check out YouTube straight. Like I researched a lot on YouTube, and then I came across this other video my China advertise the product in a very hilarious way. Like by now I was in China. So and then I sat down and then I was like, okay. And then I went to the shop and I get some Magnum.
Okay, now before we get to the Magnum part, we're going to take a quick break, but if you just tuned in, this is Lunch with Your Face, proudly brought to you by KFC, and you're listening to myself, Luhle, on The Good Life on Yarona FM. And we're still chilling with one of your faves, which is Mjamaica, telling us and 𝗕𝗏𝘁𝗵𝗵. No, listen, I don't make sense because I'm chilling with the coolest guy. Just keep it locked and rock with me. Now, Mjamaica, listen to work at Magnum, where I personally started to follow you. Take us through that.
Well, the Magnum video, just like I told you, like I wanted to, I get the video, 𝗕𝗪𝘁𝗵𝗵.
Yes.
So I sat down and then I went to the shop and then I bought the Magnum ice creams. Like I bought 2 of them. In fact, I was with my little brother first. Magnum 𝗕𝗁𝘁𝘁𝗵. It was my first time eating Magnum. So 𝗕𝗁𝘁𝗁𝘁𝗁𝘁𝗁 my little brother nights I and by that time I got 𝗕𝗁𝘁𝗵𝗵 ke amagala 700 e ne go le thata.
Nna go start ke berekile TS
Kana go la lata ba tsa di le gore TS e teng why?
TS e
like 𝗕𝗏𝘁𝘁𝗵.
Thola mo office.
Yeah, like ipola wala ke apere suit. Batho ba tsegile ba le ke tsala le bone go segela ba re ya.
And another get mo industrial court.
Ba sa izore ke tshwarisitse. So I tla go itaba chocolate le itaba ma 20 something le ke e gore ke chocolate e ja madi a ka. Ebe ke ithekela le and then I was like, yay, see me monate. Ebe go tlile ke re hey, this is the product that I'm going to use.
Market.
Yeah. And then I went back and bought 3 of them and I ate one. Ke ja ke tshega ke feel gore go tshega it wasn't enough. Ebe ke nna be ke ja bo bedi gore ke le excited ke hey go mo monate ke lebella yana because sometimes I look at my videos and then they don't amuse me. I want to feel like batho ba go ntšha or something.
Yeah.
And then the last one ebe ke tsa Magnum ebe ke lla like God, I just got emotional like yo jala utlanyela jala re ntse re tima jo tsini monatela hey really like ke sena go posta video ele ebe ke tsana mo bathroomong ke tlhape ke tlhale e setse biditse bo 50,000.
And I also saw it more ridiculousness.
Yeah. They actually paid me for that stuff.
Are you for real?
Hey, when I was
Wow.
and then I keep it secret. I actually got paid.
That's amazing.
Like,
because they do babu, I get don't submit.
Yes.
Hey, yes. They source and they find our way to.
Yeah.
I
was so happy to see myself on ridiculousness. Like I was like, yo, you saw the internet is going to take us. Yeah. Like,
so posted this on YouTube, kind of Facebook.
I posted it on Facebook on my page. Yeah, and then Honana is sitting on like 18 million views right now. Like that was the video that was my breakthrough video.
That was your breakthrough video.
Orange came in, Standard Chartered came in, all these corporates, Ministry of yeah. There was a lot.
You started making money.
Yeah, like guess I took quotation over time.
So what you got yes?
We got to like yes, like let us like just 700 to like so yeah, man, like that was my breakthrough. Like, yeah.
Now, what were the challenges though? You know, now that Kanaland had the challenges where kind of 8 from 5 and now you don't have money, but now your first breakthrough is here and the whole career is starting. Botswana Bago recognize the big companies that Orange is there, you know, standard like you were mentioning them. What were the challenges though going through? Besides the fact that no says your quotation.
Yeah, the challenges before Magnum or the challenges
after Magnum. Now I know that your brand is big.
I would say the challenges were how more spotlighting. Because na kwa teng ne ke dira ke sena management ke sa itse sepe gore gona le dikgang tsa bo management. So I think the challenges that I got before I got like a manager, I was like, nigga, direction. Like I was charging way less. I would find myself, you feel like they like easy to sharp. And then I think that was the only challenge, but it was for a short time.
Because
I got to meet this other guy called Chaz. He managed me. I'm on Saroke, no contract. I contract. Imagine now. Was boy section 1 of 17.
One of the top of the
I remember contract respond. By the grace of God, this guy came in. And maybe later for like he's running a business like a travel and tour company. I was his brand ambassador. I was his first brand ambassador. So like he came with a bunch of contracts that he made because now studies a law. He's a genius.
Yeah.
So he don't care more than any exam what's having a Ola irle ya orange etla e be ke missing maragara erra ka kwa ka nthuse contract no e dira ke ba are ke nna ke re tla kwa eish are tlogele mo brand ambassador sipira spane mo we nthusa a tla le gore ke charge ko tlase and then so I think like let's when the content creator when they but in the industry they have to like
look out for
look
such
out for
weaknesses.
such things. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I like that when you were speaking, you mentioned something about the grace of God. Because we saw, for those who personally knew you, they saw a whole turn from who Mjamaica was before the branding.
Yeah.
And sometime branding. And then with time, you changed your whole life. You know, you grew your spiritual life. You're such an inspirational person. We saw you more church Facebook pages at such a church. And, you know, we appreciated your testimony because even after reading or hearing you, we saw you live the word.
Yeah.
How did you get to that point?
Well, with the life, it's like the challenges. Sometimes you are there, sometimes you are here, sometimes you are here, sometimes you are here, sometimes you are there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the spiritual journey is not as simple. It's not as simple. More especially when you are living around so many minds and so many, you know, like living in the spotlight, fame and spirituality. It's not really that simple to live that life. Because out there it's hey.
Imagine all the gig in Dianta, but then you know,
and then like we get distracted a lot. Because there was a time when I stopped going to church for some time. Not to say that it's a wrong thing. For some people they will think it's a wrong thing, but it's just a path that everyone goes through. Because it's like but like accept our modimo thing, like we are shy to glorify him. Like we are not, like and stuff. So yeah, it was a really nice time because I was in it, like I was like it was still nice. It's nice to be in the realm.
Just give him Magnum vibes, bro. It was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Before you could go on with that, we're gonna take a quick break. +26739111066 is still the number you need to engage with us right here on the show. And remember, you're still listening to Mjamaica on Lunch with Your Face, proudly brought to you by KFC. And we back again. You were mentioning nice. Yeah, take us through that.
Yeah, like it was a nice journey because at that time I was still fresh again.
Yeah.
So when you are fresh and you are like you do things, it's all nice up until you meet all these guys and then you detach from God. When you detach from God, it shows like go tshwana le kore motho yo ile gore o na tsena kereke wa mona ha se tlhola tsena kereke go motho na wa tlhaloganya, like of which are the things telling gore when God gives you a blessing o gona go ba gapa etsa mo go yena, and then it doesn't mean that he took it away forever. Like I feel gore ana because
you're not maintaining it.
Yeah, because you're not maintaining it. So those are the things that I think we have to be aware. We have to take God serious because we are living in toughest days. Like what shame these days because everyone is after Corona. COVID.
Yeah,
COVID. Yeah. So yeah, man, it was really nice. Still now.
So now you go to church, you're almost passing.
Well, I wouldn't be fair if I lied to you and say that I'm consistently going to church like before, because you know, like I told you, hey.
After the one
yeah.
Yeah, that was very good. That was inspirational. Anyway, all right. So recently, shortly after that, we now saw you unfolding your beautiful personal life. You know, you have an amazing relationship with your child. I don't remember the gender. Is it a boy?
It's a boy.
Yeah,
you
showed us
beautiful boy.
A whole relationship of being a present father at a young age. You know,
yeah.
What inspired you to be loving out loud, to be such a present, loudly father?
Well, I think. Yeah, I think you know, a lot of people, they go through. There are fathers who are really trying to be present for their kids, but But then they find it hard to be there because of bana and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Because I think nowadays men are really trying to be there for bana because it's very important. I grew up with my mom for a very long time. For some reason, yeah. So I think it was a blessing. It was a blessing for me to have that kid. So I just found it upon myself, or no, I really want to be there for my kid, no matter the circumstances, no matter what is gonna stay in front of me. But then at some point as a man, you find yourself, hey, I can't do this anymore. Like this thing, you are getting me. Like, you know, like I'm really trying, but you know, there is a lot of friction. Like those are the things that as men, because when you can't really expect. When as a woman, you can stop someone to try to be there for their kids, because it's very so it's
especially for the child.
Yeah, especially for the child. So it's a very beautiful thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now back to your career. We saw right after you started, you being an inspiration, we saw a lot of comedians coming up, Yanu.
Yeah.
And right now where we are sitting, we see a lot of different comedians, Botswana. But these days we don't see your head at the top anymore. What are you doing? Is it you saying, nah, I'm not of that life anymore? Or Kanjai, what are you pushing now?
Okay, I was waiting for that question.
Nah, how like that?
Yeah, I get it. No, you know, there was a time, the time when we went through that pandemic. I was in my room going through like a lot of things, and then I was like, after Corona, what's gonna happen after Corona? Like, is everything going to be the same as they were before Corona? So, and there's going to be a lot of competition because people are hungry out there and people have a lot of talent out there. And I already knew they are going to come, you know what I mean? But then it doesn't mean that because I do my own thing, you do my own thing. So I started learning this Forex thing. So like I just wanted to learn new things. So like I started watching these videos. So
no sa hekiwa ka re kile ra thana
no
go batla go bloka go to hekilwa ke re bua go re joine, and everybody was wondering, so Mjamaica now does Forex.
Hey, wena bua ka dio tsele ora re joine.
I don't know what that was, but there was something.
Yeah, there was that.
Scheming.
Yeah, that
there was
scheme.
Some scheme. Yeah.
Hey, ho, totally you know, we try as much to make money.
True.
You know, like that. So many things that you know. If you see a promising thing, you it's a stage. It's a stage that we all have to pass through. For sure, you know. So yeah. Well, I started learning Forex. I just wanted to learn like something new. Like I wanted to add something. I got school. And then when I started realizing, oh, this thing, like also I mean more I can actually, like I can actually learn this thing like the professional way. So, but yeah, man, I think I felt like I was a little like besides Forex thing, I was a little depressed because I missed myself, like my true self, because I felt like I was under pressure, like from family. This what like I just felt like I needed to relax a little bit, you know, like I'm one person who likes people a lot. I don't like le go tshwana le go di event thing. I got the VIP for some reason.
Generally.
Yeah, like I don't like I just like the time what like I just ke didimetsa happen le go re la ke le motho o khona go bona like tidimaletse like o khona go mpana mo di places tse leng gore you never expected me, so I missed a little bit of that. So that is why I felt like I not like about 2 minutes. I know, let me just because at the end of the day the grace is still there.
Yeah, the talent is yours. The craft is within you.
The craft is within me, so I know because I'm actually interview now because I'm actually starting to shoot content.
Actually, before you take us through your content, the amazing part, and before we wrap up with the show, don't forget to hit us up on +267 39 11066, and you could stand a chance to have your favorite Mjamaica responding to your text.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, perfect timing. Mjamaica was just mentioning about perfect timing. Really at the right time for him to tell us what's coming. 2024 is here, and because he's a faith man, he probably got a word for the year. What's going on for 2024?
Yeah, like I've been enrolled in this forex courses and stuff. Graduate. I haven't started trading as yet. I just wanted to like learn the professional way. So now that I'm done with that, and now I did that for a reason, because you got to think forward, because industry again you have to be smart. Yeah, you have to like play your cards right. So I was saying to you, it's like no because I'm actually starting to shoot content, and there's a bunch of manuscripts that I have to shoot this coming week. So I don't know, like I've been sitting back and content. Yeah, this my friends of mine. Like sometimes I'll try to give them advices as to, because nowadays I feel like content, they don't know how to make content.
It's all the same.
Yeah, like it's like they you know, like I feel like we are living they grasp too much. Speed. So I feel like they should easy. So those are the things because I content organic. I don't know if you came across my videos in DNA they went viral. They did. Yeah, like
a short period of time.
Yeah, a short period of time. So I'm that type of content creator. Like rata go bua ka dilo tsa life tse re di diragalang
day-to-day things I can relate to.
Stuff like in le dilo tse leng gore ne di diragaletse, like I was portraying them into now real life. So all the time ha ke dira video ke be ke dira ke itse gore batho ba go connect le zone thata. So yeah, I'm starting to shoot content, a lot of content for that matter.
So you're back.
Yeah,
he's back like he's never left.
I'm back like Mukwata.
So your last words of advice is, to current content creators, different aspects of life, but they just don't have that mojo to feel with that pressure, because we do feel the pressure in different aspects of our lives. So what can you say to that?
I think for my fellow content creators and competitors, I would say to them, take it easy, guys. Don't expose yourself too much. I mean, there is a lot for the period that in Kenya. There is a lot that has been happening to me. Like there is a lot. There is a lot. Yo. There is a lot that has been happening on my life. Like depression, they are sensitive to tell people about yo guys, Mjamaica. So. But on you, on
depression,
so yeah, man, I would say don't expose yourself, like, because they take things in a negative, like when you're trying to be positive, when you are seeking for help, they tie and Facebook you crash when you are trying to look for help. So like that's the advice that I can give them. And like they should just keep it down.
Right.
And then there is a proper way of looking for help. Like there are better places.
Mental health.
You get what I mean?
All right, now that you're back like Mukwata, new companies and organizations are out here looking for you. New collaborations are out here waiting on you.
Yeah, they've been waiting.
Big brands are waiting for you. Where can they reach you? Where can us, Lerna, and the listeners at home, or the viewers at home, reach you or follow you?
Yeah, well, now I'm one person who it's easy to reach. Yeah, but hella.
And reply.
Yeah, na kya reply. Tata first there, because I cannot the message di pile. Yeah. So they can reach me through my page or my personal number. It's not really my personal number, but ki number really hore ya ka khonno bona o ki number really I have it all the time. So I can email ki do tse leng gore tota o dinela motho ka mo number. So the number is 75077547, specifically for business. Ladies, my skin is nice, specifically for business.
Don't shoot your shot, He has found his word.
Yeah, man.
And the names of your social media platforms?
Yeah, you can follow us on 𝗕𝗂𝗁𝗵 Instagram, 𝗕𝗂𝗁𝗵 YouTube, Mjamaica on Facebook.
All right, one last question. Any plans of collaborating with outside international organizations, international personnel? Already plan
I tried a lot of times. Let me just tell you the truth. You know, I went there, I met 𝗕𝗂𝗁𝗵, I met a whole bunch of people.
And you worked with them?
Yeah, it was so dope,
It
man.
was, bruh.
It was so dope. But then, I really, when you are there, you are mingling with this other guys. It's just for you to touch a brand there, but there's no money there. Like there's no money. People really negotiate straight. Like I've done a lot of negotiations. Coca-Cola, like keep away, so I'm not Botswana because the companies of Botswana, they are very supportive. Shout out to them. By long support content creative some of Botswana. Botswana how you chara social media.
I love that.
Yeah, how you chara.
How the hell?
I could content. Hey, Mjamaica, 𝗘𝗣𝗄𝗏. Hey, nah. Sometimes cannabis corporates they want organic things. Like you can't just work with someone in longer high.
No, 𝗕𝗂𝗁𝗵𝗵. It's been a jam. Thank you so much for honoring the invite. You definitely made the show very worth it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you to you as well, Wanamai, for tuning in on The Good Life every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. on Lunch with Your Face, proudly brought to you by KFC. So now because I don't want to get back. Raja KFC, it's been a wrap. Thank you so much. Keep it locked and rock with me all the way to 3 p.m. My name is Luhle, and you can find more of me on my social media platforms. It's Luhle on air, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
You look like a threat. Lunch with Your Fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good.